Good morning. I'd like to begin today's meeting by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land in which we are gathered and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. Welcome to the Mighty City Infrastructure Committee meeting of the 5th of March. I declare this meeting open at 9:15 a.m. I'd like to advise attendees in the room that this meeting is being webcast and audio recorded. Attendances and leave of absence. We have one leave of absence request from Councillor Raven, for the same reasons as the last committee. Can I have a mover? Councillor Hall, seconder, Councillor Bannon. All those in favour? What would you like to ask a question on, Councillor Bradley?
Yeah, I don't know what the reason was.
Because he asked for a leave of absence. There was no reason provided in the motion on the screen. So show of hands, please. We've got a mover, a seconder, show of hands. That's carried with the exception of the Mayor.
I'm abstaining. The election is not an excuse to be away.
Councillor Bradley?
Yeah, I am abstaining as well. I was a little bit late, I will admit, for the last committee.
Shame.
Yeah, it's wet out there.
Against. We're all here for the meeting.
And me, Madam
Oh,
Chair.
pardon me, Councillor Kransky.
And I too was a little late to the first meeting due to traffic only, not due to election commitments, so I too will abstain.
Excellent, thank you so much. So that has passed. Declarations of conflicts of interest. I now refer to declarations. Do any councillors wish to declare a conflict of interest on the item on today's agenda? There being none, thank you very much. We'll move on to the first report. We have Mr. Darryl O'Reilly with us. Darryl Riley, not O'Reilly. I don't know when you became Irish, but to be sure. Item 5.1, can you proceed?
Thank you, Madam Chair. The report 5.1 is the quarterly Capital Roads and Drainage Program report. It outlines the projects currently in progress for Council and gives a update on our delivery to date. We're running against our budget expenditure about 118%. So year to date, we're expected to be somewhere around $62 million complete, and we're at about 73. We have seen an increase in the overall program for the year with additional grant funding and external funding. We are looking at an increase of the total program from about 125 million up to 140. I'm happy to take the report as read. If anybody has any questions in regards to the detail or specific projects, happy to take those and respond accordingly.
Thank you. Councillor Bradley. Oh, sorry. Pardon me. Sorry. I just saw the hand go up and I got distracted. Councillor Murphy first, followed by Councillor Bradley.
Thank you, Councillor Lane. And Irish Day is the 17th of March when we'll all be celebrating. Mr. Darryl Riley, could you please give me an update with regards to the contractor for Kelly Street and Cowper Avenue in Eagle Beaver?
Madam Chair, so our Kelly Street and Cowper Street master drainage project, I can provide an update on where we are generally with the project. Before I probably commence on that one, I will highlight that won't include anything contractual in relation to the project, which would be confidential in nature. So the project itself experienced some significant rain events in January, and there's been some restoration done on that. Since that point in time, it has been evident to us and to the community as well that the contractor has not commenced any new additional works on that site over that period. We are working with the contractor at this stage in regards to what that means and what he will do. We're mindful that working with the contractor is our most expedient way to resolve that work. If we can get them back on site, that will provide us the best contractual method to finish out the works and do that in the most cost-effective manner. That project is a priority for us, and keeping those works safe is a priority for us. So in response to what we were seeing on site, Council has actually moved to place its own workforce on site to undertake safety and amenity works at this point in time. We have been securing pits and making areas safe. We've been doing street sweeping and gravel watering to ensure that we're keeping down dusts, ensuring signage and the likes are under control. At this stage, in regards to the project, the Cowper project is at about 83% complete with work left to do, and the Kelly Street project is at approximately 62% complete. We will be putting out an update today on our project page for that project, outlining the detail that I've spoken to today and where we're at. We're obviously will write to residents as well, giving an update of that nature.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Dal. I know that this is a complicated one, and like you said at the right at the front of this, this is a contract, and that we can't talk specifically to those contact details without going into confidential. But I'd like to say thank you to the roads team, Silvio, Daryl, the CEO, and Stephen, who's in the room as well. The gentleman came out to the site with me and did an inspection, and we looked at the pain points for the community there. We're all aware of what's going on and have been since the floods at Christmas time. I have been working with the roads department to try to get answers and to find out where we're going from here. And I'd just like to say that there will be an update go out very shortly, and the roads team and comms team will be in contact with those people that are on the list. But in the meantime, if you're out there in the community and you do want to have something to say with regards to the community, instead of posting it on social media, please get in contact with council. Ring 3412 and speak to the roads team. Thank you, Daryl, for allowing me to have a chat with you with regards to this and coming up with this comms as well. Thank you.
Councillor Bradley.
Thank you so much, through the chair. Not really a question, but more of a statement. That now I know what Kelly Street catchment master drainage is, because that appeared in Underwood Road. I don't know why, the signage saying Kelly Street will be closed or something to that effect, and I didn't know what it was about. So now I know, but that sign has since been removed, so that's good. But I do have a question. I'm not sure if it's you, Daryl, or if it's Stephen. Just in relation to Amanda Street. The works happening there, which were delayed. Did the letter end up going out, please? And we've asked months ago about the pram ramps. Are they part of that works?
I'm aware of Amanda Street, and I'm aware that there was work that was delayed at that location, which is adjoining to a school, and it had to do with effectively us losing an opportunity, and I believe it was due to the rain events that we had earlier in the year. We have rescheduled that work to occur in the next school holidays, I believe is currently the case. I would need to check that to give you the exact dates. I'm working from memory, I am sorry. I have requested our comms team follow up and ensure that we actually send out communications to that area. I am mindful that there was a period where that work had to be postponed and had not been advised on, and I believe that we have that in hand. If it's not already gone, it will be out shortly. Yep.
The pram ramps, please?
I'm sorry, I'll have to take that on notice. Yep.
That was asked for, anyway, under the acceptable guidelines. It was a while ago.
Okay, I'll need to come back to you. I'm sorry.
That's okay to take things on notice. It's all good. Councillor Wilcox.
Thank you. Just wondering if I am able to get an update on a start date for the stage 1 of Teviot Road. We were given March to June. I've had probably close to 10 accidents in under 2 weeks on Teviot Road, Stoneycamp and Springfield Arterial. So just wondering if we actually have a start date for when works will commence.
Through you, Madam Chair. We have tendered the works for stage 1 of Teviot Road. I don't believe we have the contractor appointed. I think that will occur post our current election period, and until we actually have a contractor who we can negotiate that commencement date on site, I won't have that date. It is a priority project for us, and we're trying to be there as soon as we can. So I will have a date, but not until I have a contractor that I can confirm it with.
Councillor Bannon.
Just on that too, accidents aren't caused because of the road. So I get lots of residents ringing me up saying that, and I'm a first responder. They're saying, "Oh, we had a crash. What are you going to do about the road?" A lot of times it's not the road because we see the crashes. So just to make sure that people understand that if you have a crash, it's not always the road's fault.
Thanks very much. There being no other questions, can I have a mover for the report? Councillor Murphy, are you moving that report? Councillor Bannon seconding. All those favour, please put your hand up. That's carried unopposed. Thank you very much. Now, does anyone have any general business for Mr Riley, Mr Bell or our director? Councillor Wilcox.
Mine's a question for Stephen Bell.
Mr Bell, can you join the discussion, please?
I think, anyway. I think it is. Recently, on the 19th of Feb, Council and myself both shared a post on the drainage easement program that's been running, and that residents have been contacted in regards to this. I did send an email just recently requesting information regarding the program and who specifically has been contacted within Division 11, but I haven't yet received that because I was inundated with emails. I haven't been contacted, what are they doing, when are they coming on my property, and all the rest of it. So just wondering if you could please follow that up for me.
Through you, Madam Chair, we'll certainly follow that up, but just for advice, letters have gone out to all affected residents in Division 11 and all other divisions. So anyone that's making contact with you, if they do have an easement or a drainage easement on their property, they should have correspondence from Council indicating that we want to meet with them and discuss the easement requirements.
Happy with that, Councillor Wilcox? Thank you very much. Is there any other general business for anybody? There's not. Okay, so I'd like to say a big thank you to the Roads and Infrastructure and Water team. The last 4 years has been an absolute pleasure serving as the chair of this committee. I want to thank the Mayor for putting his faith in me as a first termer to actually appoint me and put me up for this position. I've really enjoyed it, and I won't be the chair next time. So I just want to say thanks very much for your support. It's been a wonderful experience. Thank you. With that being said, I declare the meeting closed at 9:27 a.m. The City Lifestyle Committee will commence at 9:37 a.m. Thank you.